The Department of Natural Resources is managing a 40-acre wildfire that erupted in Riverside State Park yesterday afternoon. One home has been damaged, but no one was hurt. Thanks for being with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. You may have noticed plumes of smoke in Spokane today. Crews are still working to prevent flare-ups. This fire, known as the Aubrey Wildfire, burned where you're looking on this map. You can see it's right along the Centennial Trail across the Spokane River from the Bowl and Pitcher area. And Hunter Bertram is live there tonight. So Hunter, you were actually evacuated from that area yesterday when the fire started.
Yeah, Kirsten, that's right. As the fire began to grow, law enforcement evacuated everyone from this area, including us. And if you were at this campground at Bowl and Pitcher in Riverside State Park today, you would notice it was a ghost town. There were no campers to be found. Well, that changed shortly ago as it was reopened to the public, and people are now setting up shop for the night. And as it goes for the smoke plume that still hovers above us, that'll likely linger through the rest of the week.
Behind the fire lines today, I joined crews mopping up hot spots and starting new fires to prevent flare-ups in the days ahead.
We decided to do that on our terms, when weather's in our favor, to remove that feel instead of happening later in the day when the winds are picked up and it's hotter. So right now the crews are doing what we call burning out.
Large plumes of smoke overhead today during that burning out process. Seen here, a wildland firefighter torching spots of unburned land.
They're lighting a small strip right next to the fire trail and then bigger areas behind it to make sure it's all burnt out before it gets hotter today.
The charred ground won't catch fire again. However, in this fire, there's plenty of grass and land that remain untouched, susceptible to catching fire.
And so when we have unburned fuel between the fire and the fire trail like we do here, we want that to be black, because black can't burn again.
Today, Air Resources continue to work along the challenging cliffside. The fire crept up yesterday. The cliffside also presents a challenge for firefighters because of falling rocks. And despite only being 40 acres in size,
but this tells us the potential is there. That's what yesterday told us. Large fires can easily start now, especially when we hit those red flag warning days.
And we're expecting heightened wildfire risk over the next few days. Chris Crocker will get into that more in our first alert weather forecast here shortly. And as for when you can expect that area in Riverside State Park to reopen, well, don't expect for at least the next few days. Live in Riverside State Park, Hunter Bertram for News Now.
Thank you.